Hey, we are live. Oh, hold on. Let's check this microphone. Hello. Hey guys, I'm Shane and this is Tristan.
Hey!
Today we are going to be playing our regular weekly game of Dungeons and Dragons.
And you might have noticed something different, that me and him have switched spots.
Yep, we switched sides today. Gonna try this out for now, see how it works. We are having our first stream on Twitch today. You can follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Behold Gamers. You can also find us online at beholdgamers.com.
Do we still go on YouTube too?
We will post this video on YouTube on Tuesday. So we will do some quick edits and things like that.
Okay, well, you're doing the editing. I'm just a kid.
Yeah, you're just a kid. But yeah, so we are very excited to be on Twitch now. Hopefully we can try out some of the new features, see how it works.
Yep, and I'm also hoping that you'll let me watch some video game videos.
Some video game videos on Twitch? You want to see that?
Yes. Although not Skyrim videos until I am allowed to play Skyrim again.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to play Skyrim at some point in life. He said I had to read The Hobbit, so I read it and finished The Hobbit. And then at some point while I was playing Skyrim, he banned me from it until I could read Lord of the Rings. And it was all like, ugh, the beginning of Lord of the Rings is boring for me. I'm just a kid that doesn't like boring stuff, especially at the beginning of books and stuff like that. I'm just going to close this. And then I just set it down.
So thank you guys for checking us out. Saturday Morning Wartoons, we air every Saturday at 9 a.m. here in Hawaii. That'll be 11 o'clock a.m. on the West Coast. So
yeah, we live on the East Coast. They live on, and some people live on the West Coast.
No, we live in Hawaii.
Yeah, and Hawaii is...
Okay, so why don't you recap last week's game? What happened last week?
I can't really remember.
All right, well, I will do it then. So last week, after defeating a green dragon...
That was like, what, 2 weeks before that?
Yep, on our special fundraiser stream, after he defeated a green dragon along with a few allies, Destructo began a long journey home because the flying ship that he was traveling on was destroyed by that green dragon. And so last week on that journey home, he leveled up. You leveled up.
Yeah.
You did get a level up.
Level 4?
Level 4. And you learned how to use a pistol.
Yes.
In game.
And I also have 13 hit points from that enemy I fought last week, which was a white.
Having discovered...
Yes. Well, not really discovering in the game.
A mysteriously dark and swampy tree in the middle of this hilly plain.
Yep. That...
You were attacked by a white.
Yes. Why? Why?
What did you find there? What did you find?
I found two paintings. Was it 2?
I don't know.
I think it was.
Did you write it down? Hope you took your notes.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I just don't remember how many paintings there were. Trying to find it. I really have not used much of this. Alright, let's... My bad. Alright, I got 2 paintings. A sword hilt that I call boring because I don't know what it is.
Okay.
That's why I'm calling it boring. An old journal, also boring.
You haven't read the journal yet, though.
Yeah, but...
You don't know what's in it.
Yeah, but it looked... Yeah, but it's boring because I don't know what's in it.
Oh, okay.
Duh.
Duh.
And, yeah. There's also some farmer's clothes that I have not written down in there.
Okay.
Because farmer's clothes are really boring. Not because I don't know what they are. Of course I know what they are. They're just boring. Although they do give me an idea that I think in life, the whites are undead. I think that White was a farmer in life. But in death, some devil or fiend or something like that revived it.
All right, so having defeated the White, entering into its lair,
I found
recovering the items that were inside.
Yes, I also found a bunch of zombies.
Zombies chained to the wall. Yes, you did.
Well,
but you didn't defeat any of them. You didn't fight any of them.
Yeah.
You could if you want to, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna defeat all of them, and they wouldn't be able to do nothing to me because they're all chained up.
Yeah, you just, you and Galax make quick work of the zombies, put them out of their misery.
Yep. And now they can finally rest in peace, although be chained up to walls in some pocket dimension.
All right.
Do I find anything?
No, on the zombies, there's nothing there.
Anything else other than the stuff I found in the chest and nothing on the zombies?
No, nothing on the zombies.
Okay. There's nothing else in there?
Nope.
Not even a single copper coin?
Nope. So where would you like to go from here?
Could I do an investigation check of the room to figure out what the stuff in it is?
Like what stuff are you looking at?
Oh, just pretty much everything.
Well, you've already kind of searched through and uncovered the things that were there. Are you looking for anything in particular?
No, I'm just trying to figure out what this is.
What his lair is?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what this place is. You got my mouse anywhere?
Yeah, it's right behind your computer there.
There it is.
All right, so you can make an investigation check. I'll let you make one.
Look at. Well. Time to make investigation. Next level up, could I get higher intelligence?
If you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see that?
You begin searching the room. Are you going to go with that roll? No, roll your d20.
D20?
Yeah.
Alright, I still have -1.
So, not much better. Okay.
Better by 2.
Yeah. So you search through the room. However, as you go, you basically look through, find nothing. You think you found it all.
I'm going to need to grab another part of my... I'm going to need to grab the thing that connects my mouse to the computer.
Oh, is it on your other computer there?
Yes.
All right.
And I can't reach it.
Go for it. So while Tristan is getting set up there,
athletics check.
You can visit our YouTube page. It's linked in our website, beholdgamers.com. And you will find I'm going to start doing recaps of our shows. Saturday Morning Wartoons, basically giving you my perspective as a dungeon master, where I'll go over things like being a dungeon master specifically for a family member, for a kid, and also I'll go over some things that I've come to in my thought process during game and dungeon mastering, and I'll even give you kind of a look behind what I do and what I run here on Saturday Morning Wartoons every week. I will be live streaming that here on Twitch once a week after each game. I'm also going to be doing some recaps from previous episodes that are already up on YouTube. But I will do a more produced video and just put that up on YouTube. But I could go into some tips and things that happened in previous episodes in this first, what we're calling Saturday Morning Wartoons Screen Time. So just a little play on the DM screen name there. So be sure to check us out on YouTube where you will find episodes of that. And also here on Twitch, if you hit that follow button, that little heart, you will get updated when we go live, and you will be able to see some of our videos as we upload them on video on demand. So be sure to check that out every week as well. We're going to continue with Let's Roll as well. And that is just me and Tristan sitting down, having fun, talking about Dungeons and Dragons. We do everything from his book reports on books that he reads from the D&D community. Also, he will be doing all kinds of character building. I think we want to try again at doing a live stream build for a mini for Destructo.
Yes.
And we could even do some minis for characters that you've met along the way, so we can have some important characters.
One for Galax too.
Yeah, we should make one for Galax.
Yeah.
So look forward for those. We'll be doing that. We're going to be streaming a lot for the rest of this month, so be sure to check that out.
Oh, by the way, it seems I also have a climbing speed of 40.
Yeah, your climbing speed is 40 because you have those slippers.
Oh, yeah.
Of spider climbing now. Yeah. All right. So Tristan is all set up. Let's get into the action. So you search the room. You find nothing of interest. You and Galax both don't find much. Galax is getting uncomfortable and seems as though he wants to leave this place.
All right, Galax. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to Would you allow me to get higher intelligence at the next level up I have?
If you want. You would have to wait until 8th level, though, to increase your intelligence.
Fine. Although I'm still going to do it.
Okay.
I hate my intelligence level. I'm usually super good at investigation checks. I had a +4 earlier.
Yeah, well, we're changing things up. You can also use your perception for a lot of things. I will allow you to use perception for a lot of things. So if I tell you to make an investigation, you could also ask to use perception.
Let me see my perception check to see if I would... Okay, I would go with it.
There you go. Okay, so let's continue on with the action. So you and Galax now exit this tree. You see the tree taking on a different form. It seems to be the crows have all gone, or the ravens have all gone.
The crows or ravens.
Yeah, they have all flown away, and the tree is already starting to look as though some sort of life is coming back into it.
I think it was because the white was defeated and the other undead in there were just
as you leave, you walk away, you see a small little green shoot growing out at the end of one of the branches, as though a sign that life will start returning to this area that the white was infecting. Off to the east, you still see the little wisp of smoke, and your companions, Emmy, Kaparkos, and the 2 other Kenku chickens that were there. 3 other Kenku chickens that were up there. You see them on the top of a hill crest in the distance, probably about 300 yards away.
Okay, I'll head over there.
Okay. You catch up to them.
So it would...
Pretty good time.
300 yards?
Yes.
How much would it take me if I had 40 feet walking speed? How many actions in actions?
If you ran, you'd be able to go about... It would take you about 3 minutes.
Okay, then I guess I'll just dash there.
Okay, so you... Galax is a little slower catching up, but he eventually catches up to you guys as well.
Yeah, he doesn't have 40 feet of speed.
That wisp of smoke that you see, that white smoke, is coming from behind some sort of rock formation. The hill descends downward. There is about 2 or 3 hills that are much lower, but you guys are at the top of one of the taller hills here. And there's a rock formation set up at the base of 2 of the hills, like right where 2 of the hills kind of come together. You see a handful of shadows moving inside this rock formation, but at this distance it's a little hard to make out. You guys are about maybe a mile away total from where this is.
Could I show them the bow and tell them what had happened and why it took me a little while to get back here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just sort of recap what happened, what you found.
Yeah.
They tell you they were wondering where you were because you kind of they say you disappeared into a sort of mist, but you don't remember any mist where you were. They said it was just sort of an odd thing to see. This like fog just sort of started rolling out, but you don't recall seeing any of that. But yeah, so you're about, what did I say, a half mile away from this, or no, to say mile and a half? Mile and a half.
No, you said mile.
A mile? Okay.
Yeah, mile.
Away from this rock grouping that stands out because there's no other formations of anything like this, no other rocky outcroppings or anything in this grassy hill terrain. So this kind of stands out, and there's a wisp of smoke, and you see shadows, at least one shadow, sort of moving back and forth there.
How long would it take me to get there if I dashed?
If you were to dash, probably about 20 minutes.
20?
15 to 20, yeah.
Okay.
No, if you were to dash, well, with the hilly terrain,
I do have the spider climbing, which would make it easier for me to hike up.
Yeah, okay.
Because I have a climbing speed.
You could make it in about 5 minutes. The rest of the group, however, would not be able to keep that pace.
Okay. It's just...
You've got an injured Kenku who's still sort of on the mend. Galax, who's very small. Also Kaparkos, who's pretty small.
Yeah.
And Emmy and her other companion that are okay are helping their friend.
Yeah, and Kaparkos is also kind of annoyed.
Yeah. Yeah, Kaparkos is still not happy with you.
Yeah, but next time that you would allow me to get a sidekick, tell me.
No.
You're the worst.
I'm not. You just got to treat everybody kindly. That's the point.
Even cultists? Is this including cultists?
Them you can fight.
Good.
Okay, so you see this rock outcropping. You going to stay with the group, or are you going to like scout up ahead? You can scout up ahead if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll scout up ahead.
Okay. So.
This is what I imagine it being like if there was an army of cultists that I had to battle. Ready? Fight!
Moving up ahead, you see the rocks kind of form up in various ways, but it looks as though these are boulders that were moved or rolled here in some fashion. You're not sure from where because there's nothing really that matches anything like these. And in the center is what looks to be some sort of fire built with a spit.
I should have brought my dictionary that I got yesterday.
So here...
Because I don't know what spit means.
It's somebody's cooking something over top. It's one of those things that spins over top. So this is the fire right there in the center. And hanging out there.
Is something that looks to be a cultist.
No.
Cultist? It looks to be a cultist.
How fast do you move up to this location?
Let's see how good I am at. Okay, I'll make a stealth check.
Yeah, okay.
To get over there, because I have a +6 on it. I'm good at stealth, even with me being made completely out of metal. Because I have high dex. Wow. A 17 plus a 6.
Okay.
You know what that is. 23.
All right.
So don't even...
do your rolls on your dice.
Good.
Yeah.
Great, I need to reroll.
No, you're fine.
Good.
I'll let that one stand.
Yes.
So you managed to sneak your way up behind the rock over here. And you see what looks to be a hulking giant figure turning this spit, which has a cow, a whole cow on it.
Okay, it must be a hill giant. They're pretty dumb. Is it a hill giant?
Could be.
Well, hill giants are mostly seen in hills, living in mountainous and rocky terrain, and also most of the other giants are never seen around hill giants.
Okay.
Stone giants live underground, cloud giants in the clouds, obviously.
Okay. So what do you want to do from here? You are alone. You scouted ahead and you found this thing. Galax is going to be maybe about 2 turns behind you. Roll a stealth check for Galax, actually.
Galax?
Yep.
Stealth check? Oh geez, Galax, I hope you are good at stealth checks.
I think he is. Look at his skills.
Dex is 17 plus 3 skills. Stealth plus 5.
Okay, go ahead and
Galax.
Here, make a roll for Galax.
Okay, I got a 13 plus 5, 18.
Okay. So Galax is kind of farther back from you just because you move so much quicker than he does.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to be about 2 turns behind you.
Okay, could I just ignore my 2 turns and then...
Wait for him to catch up?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
X comes up alongside you.
2 turns later. 2 turns later.
Yeah. Now with your shoes, you could climb up on these pretty easily if you wanted to, but.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up on one of them.
Okay.
And could I put Galax on my back and give him a piggyback ride up there?
For that, I'll say make a strength check. Or make it athletics.
Hi. Athletics. I'm actually kind of good.
Okay. Roll your d20.
Roll
your d20.
Oh, d20. Yeah, I'm just so used to using the on-screen stuff because I've been doing D&D with the
Adventure Guild online. Ooh. So what is it?
6.
6 total. You try to make it up, but you feel your feet begin to slip as you go. I need you to make another stealth check.
At least I'm real good at stealth. I'm proficient with a +6.
Okay. You still manage to stay hidden after you catch yourself. It's a slow climb up with Galax on your back.
So
But you
Galax
guys do
still makes
manage.
it up with me?
Yeah, you guys do manage to get up to the top.
Okay.
And you kind of find a small part where the rock kind of juts upward, and you guys duck down, and you're watching this giant still cooking its cow.
Well, you want to know what I'm going to do? Roll for initiative. Or you know what? How about I just do a stealth strike with my crossbow first instead of just shouting out, "Hey, ugly! Over here!" I'm going to shout that out after shooting him right square in the head.
Okay. So both of you are going to try to do a surprise attack, but roll initiative anyway.
Okay, +4 for me. And I done did horribly for me. Ta-da! Ta-da! You think I should get up close and show?
No, just
Okay.
tell me what it is.
Yeah, 5 total.
Okay, so that's for you.
Dumb ones. And Galax, please do better than me. And Galaxy's dex is +3. What? Come on!
Okay.
A 17 plus a 3?
All right, so Galax gets to go first.
Could you please send this dice to jail?
No, it's doing fine.
Alright, but I got a nat 1 +4.
Okay, well, Galax is up. So what would you like Galax to do?
Blast his blast and arrow in. Do I have some rope?
I don't know, do you?
I think I do. Do I? Do I have rope? No. Come on, let me. 50 feet of rope.
Okay, what do you want to do with the rope?
Easy. Tie up. Easy. I'll just tie up some of my rope. Easy. I'll just cut off some of the rope about enough to tie a dagger on to a stick. I think you know what I'm going to do.
No, I don't. What are you going to do?
I'm going to tie up the dagger that Galax has, and then I'm going to onto a stick, and then I'm going to have Galax fire the dagger right at square in the head. It would be sharper because it's a dagger. You're not going to allow that, are you?
You want to tie the rope to
a stick and his dagger.
Okay.
So I can use it as a DIY arrow. Which one is sharper? A single
That will
dagger.
still be an improvised weapon.
Regular arrows.
Yeah. That
That's
would
just
still be an improvised weapon.
right. Ready to fire away with a regular arrow. Short bow. 8 total.
8 to hit?
Yes.
That will not hit. No,
Jail.
keep it. Keep it. That's not a jail-worthy offense. It's just one miss. All right. Does Galax want to move anywhere?
No.
No? He's going to stay?
Yep.
Okay.
My turn.
Bonus action?
Helpful for me.
How's he going to use the helpful action?
Give me advantage on my roll.
You might want to double check what the help rule is.
Alright. The expert can take the help action as a bonus action. That's all it says.
So help, you can lend your aid to another creature in the completion of a task. When you take the help action, the creature you aid gains advantage on their next ability check if it makes to perform that. Actually, Galax could help you with your checks and stuff too. I forgot all about that. You can aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within 5 feet of you. So Galax needs to be within 5 feet. So.
Never mind.
Okay. But yeah, it is your turn. You are going to crossbow attack?
Are there any small stones or pebbles somewhere?
You could get close enough and charge this guy to do a melee attack if you wanted to.
Are you kidding? The thing is, how big is the average hill giant?
Large. It's a large size.
I
Oh,
mean
sorry.
in feet.
Huge size.
I mean in feet.
Let's see. I would say this one's about 10 to 15 feet tall.
How far away is he? More than
He's
90?
30 feet. Yeah, you could get there and melee attack him.
Is there any small stones or pebbles that I could load into the pistol?
No.
Or would it be an improvised weapon, even if there were?
No, because the pistol requires specific ammunition. So you can't just load any kind of little pebble. Otherwise, you're going to break it.
Is this just something you're coming up with, or?
No. If you were to try to shoot a rock out of a gun, that would not be good. Yeah.
Time to blast this guy square in the face with my crossbow. I'm going to try and pierce one of his eyes.
Okay.
And make him go blind in that eye.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Advantage from the helpful action?
Nope, because Galax is not close enough. Oh, very good.
Good.
What'd you get total?
18 plus 6.
Which is?
24.
24? Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Damage. Why does it have to be a D8? That's my D8, I think. I think it's my D8.
Yep.
Yeah, it's my D8. And... oof. 9 damage.
9? Okay.
I want that arrow to pierce one of his eyes and make him go blind in that eye.
It grazes just next to his eye and you see a little cut across the face.
Next turn, I want it to go pierce.
So that is the end of the surprise round. It is now the the giant doesn't get around because it was surprised. Galax gets to go again.
Galax, blast this guy's face out of this universe with your short bow. Now! 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Just barely, or?
No. Hits him pretty good, pretty square.
Alright. In one of his eyes?
No.
Why?
There's no called shots.
You're the worst.
It's just the rule.
I could do that in a... If I can do
it... Roll your damage.
If I can do it in a video... I can get something square in the eye in a video game.
I turn the sound off. Listen to me. Just play the game. Stop metagaming. Okay? Alright, so what is your damage?
Uh, 2, 7.
7?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Is he going to move anywhere? Are you guys going to stay close together?
I'm going to stay on that rock.
You're going to stay there too?
Yes.
Okay. Galax, is he going to move? It's still Galax's turn.
Helpful action for me.
He can't. He has to be within
Right.
5 feet of the giant.
No bonus action.
Okay. Your turn.
I'm going to try and blast his face again.
Okay.
That's my crossbow.
All right.
Die. And 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
Okay.
That one barely hits.
Great. 13 armor class.
What you got?
12 damage.
12 damage.
Yes.
Nice.
What did it hit him?
You catch him right in the jaw.
Well, now he's going to have a hard time chewing the cow and us if he survives.
Now, also remember...
Yeah?
Remember... Let's see... you can use your Kensei's shot. Using a bonus action, you can add 1d4 damage.
Bonus action, add 1d4 damage.
Okay. You should do that before you make your attack roll, just so you know, but I will allow it this time.
Using a bonus action as an action and using my action as a bonus action?
No, you use your bonus action to say, I'm going to use this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus 2 damage. 14 damage.
14, okay.
This guy's gonna be dropped in no time.
Alright.
Also, hill giants are the weakest of the giants. And they are also much weaker than dragons.
Yep.
Much, much weaker.
Alright. So... Are you going to move anywhere? Okay.
I'm playing it safe. I don't want to get crushed by that guy.
Well, you guys are still kind of ducked down behind that little part of the rock. So right now you guys have cover from where you are.
Also, I don't want to smell his stench. Ugh. Hill giants smell.
All right. So the giant is going to start moving towards you guys. And it is going to attack you.
Nya, 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 nya. He needs to get higher than 18 to hit me.
24 to hit?
What?
Yeah, 2 hits.
What the?
7 bludgeoning damage.
Is that all I take?
Not yet. Oh, sorry. 8 bludgeoning damage.
What?
Yeah.
Ba-bum.
I think you
Ba-bum.
fall unconscious.
No, I'm still at 5.
Well, the second hit hits you for 12 bludgeoning damage.
Yay.
Okay.
Well, next turn, Galax is gonna make a medicine check.
Yeah, so you fall unconscious. I think you have healing potions, don't you?
Oh, guy. My mouse ain't working. I'm trying to scroll down.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, well just... There you go. All right. Well, you fall unconscious. Just leave it. Leave it. It's fine. So everything goes black for a moment. You're not sure how much time passes, but you wake up and you see Galax staring over you.
Do I take short rest?
Wait. You see Galax's face over you. You're staring up and clouds are behind him.
How many of him do I see?
Koparkos is also there, patching you up using some sort of magic. You don't see Emmy or the Kenku anywhere nearby. Correction, you see the one Kenku that was injured nearby. You are inside the rock circle now. You can take the benefits of a short rest. So you can expend some of your hit dice to heal up your hit points.
I have how many? I think I have 31 hit points.
Well, you can use hit dice, so you roll your hit dice.
Oh yeah, I'm using all 4. So
Okay, so it would be
4d8.
Okay.
Plus 2.
Okay, go ahead and...
Do I have a plus 2 for each d8 or just a single plus 2?
let me double check. I think you get plus 2 for each. Yeah.
Plus 2 for each?
Yep.
Okay. Could you get me 3 more 8d? Thank you. Alright, so I got a total of 8 extra. Alright, 6, 2.
Actually, there is no plus. It's just roll the dice and that's what you get.
Really?
Yeah.
It says I have a plus 2 on rolling.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So 7 plus 6 8, 13 plus an 8 plus 23. I recovered.
Okay. Very good. I think you can just type in 23.
No.
There you go.
23.
Okay, so.
Why is my score not working? Apply changes. Yeah.
All right, so.
You put that 11 here.
Are you ready? Okay. You wake up. Kaparkos is casting some sort of healing magic on you as you come to. They have you sit up and rest there next to the cow is now like charred to a crisp, so it looks like some time has passed. After about an hour, Emmy and the other Kenku comes back. Kaparkos asks her if the dragon is defeated or if they just managed to draw it away. And she shakes her head and she says, "Bombs away! Bombs away!" The giant. Did I say dragon? Okay, no, the giant. If the giant is defeated or if it was just drawn away. And she says, "Bombs away. Bombs away! Bombs away! Bagok!"
What does that mean?
Well, one of the words match. Remember, they can't say exactly what they want. They have to go based off of things that they've heard before.
Well, this guy just heard those two phrases. Really?
That's what she says. Bombs away. He asks if they managed to draw it away.
Alright, they drew it away.
Yes. Okay. So Koparkos says he's not sure how much longer before the hill giant comes back. It looks as though it was the only one that lived here, but you guys should likely move on from here as quickly as possible.
Could I go and just try and battle the giant? I at least have 23 HP now. And Galax is at 24.
You want to go and fight this thing again?
Yes, but I don't think like I would be expecting me to still be there. Because...
Oh, you want to like, what, set a trap for it or something?
No, I'm just going to try and surprise attack it again because I'm not thinking that it would expect me to still be alive. Because...
Well, you're not sure exactly where it was. Emmy can't really communicate that. Do you want to keep fighting it?
Yes.
Okay, you tell Koparkos this, and he can offer to help you in one way.
Now. Why are you recording this?
All right, he will... All right, Tristan, I need you to stop commenting on what's happening and just play the game. You understand? All right. He can cast Shield of Faith on you.
And what does that do?
But he may not be able to revive you if you fall again.
What does Shield of Faith do?
Shield of Faith. A shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus to armor class for 10 minutes.
So for 10 minutes, that giant would need to get higher than a 20.
Yes, to hit you.
Only got...
Just be warned, hill giants have an increased 2-hit chance. It is easy for them to hit you.
I'm just going to stay at the highest place possible.
Okay. Well, the giant can reach you regardless of where you are here.
Even if I'm like hundreds of feet in the air?
Well, how are you going to get 100 feet in the air?
I don't know, but I'm just wondering.
Anywhere here, the giant can hit you in melee attack.
That's pretty much all giants can do.
Oh, well, they can also throw rocks at you.
Yeah. But those are the only choices of attack.
But both of them have a high to hit chance. So
those are the only attacks, other than giving off a really disgusting scent.
Where do you want to be? I will let you do this. Where do you want to be?
The highest place possible here.
Okay, that would probably be in the center of this rock. If you are in the center here, he will still be able to hit you with his great club, and he gets 2 attacks with his great club.
Wait, he has a great club?
Yes, and his great club deals 3d8 plus 5 damage with a +8 to hit, just so you know what you're getting into. You'll have the +2 to your armor class, but he already gets a +8. So all I would need to do is 12 or higher to hit you.
Well, it's a 12, and on ties, defender wins. Wait a moment.
Okay, so 13 or higher to hit you.
Ha.
Those are still really good odds for me. And he deals a lot of damage on each hit.
I'm still going to battle it and stay far away. I'm going to stay about, let's see here, 320 feet away at the highest spot possible. Because my crossbow has a reach of 80 to 320 feet.
Okay, I'll tell you what then. You go off and hunt this giant. And you're going to try to pick it off from a distance?
Yes.
Are you going to try to stealthily hunt this thing?
Stealth check?
Okay. Yes.
I love having awesome stealth. I hate having this stealth. Well, having stealth with this stuff.
So it's hard to really get stealthy in this area. It is wide open, and as you leave the rock outcropping, you kind of are exposed on the hilltop.
Well, I'm staying 320 feet away from that giant.
You see the giant.
In any direction. Good, can I stay 320 feet away from it?
Let me double check something here. I want to see if you will be able to outrun this thing as you shoot.
Wait, what?
I'm just looking.
Outrun? What? Tell me this giant does not have a speed of over 40 feet. Although with my slippers of spider climbing, I could just go to the steepest thing I can find and then just get up and then just taunt the giant, causing him to charge
So
at me.
you will have disadvantage at your long range. What's the short range of your weapon?
80.
80? You would have to be within 80 feet of him in order to
get a good shot.
Yes. Now the hill giant. Oh, okay. So otherwise you would have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
80 feet. And for a pistol, it's 30 feet.
Yeah. But you don't have any ammunition for your pistol yet.
I know. Fine. I'll stay within 80 feet, but only on the exact of 80 feet away.
Okay. So you charge up to this giant.
But stay 80 feet away.
Let's roll initiative.
I hate this guy. Jail this thing. What?
We both rolled natural ones.
And I got a +4.
Oh my goodness, this is
How much on initiative does he have?
-1. So he's got 1. So you go first.
Yay!
Galax is not going with you on this.
Why? Because he doesn't want to be there if I blow up.
Yeah, he ended up having to fight that giant himself for a time until your reinforcements arrived.
Okay.
But yeah, so you get up to, let's say you wait for the giant to close in to 80 feet, you fire and then run. Okay, that'll work.
What's to hit? Let's see.
Okay. What's your to hit total? Do the math.
8.
8? Okay. You miss. And
completely.
You run. The giant, giving chase, picks up a rock and throws it at you. What is your speed? 40, correct?
40.
Okay, so you can stay 80 feet away from this thing if it's chasing after you.
Yeah, I'll just dash over to the side. I'll stay 80 feet away from it in all directions.
He chucks a rock at you.
Giant.
Yep. And misses. And then continues the pursuit.
Woo.
All right, your turn, your attack.
Again, I'm going to do the same thing. Hit the star. I want this guy dead. And 17, that hits.
17 will hit.
This guy has an armor class total of 13.
Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Damage. And also, time to add my extra. Time to add my extra to it beforehand. At least it's better than a nat 0 if there even was nat 0s. And wow, that's 9 damage again.
9? Okay.
Yep. Is he at lower health since Galax was fighting it for a little time?
You don't know. You're not sure. It's definitely got some like little arrow holes in him, though.
Air holes?
Yep.
You mean like he's stuffed with air? Like
Arrow
holes. Okay. When I heard you say that, I heard...
And you keep retreating?
Yes. I heard air holes when I heard you say
giant,
arrows. And I thought like bayonets.
Hold on. The giant dashes.
I will dash too!
No. On his turn, he dashes.
Shut up.
And he catches up to you.
Ah!
He doesn't get to attack,
Ah!
but he's caught up to you.
Ah!
The giant just charges and even runs past you and stops you like this and is standing in front of you. It is your turn.
Could I dash up and then roll under his legs and then cut him with my arm blade? Or maybe do a flurry of blows?
You could.
Okay.
I think you also have your agile parry, correct?
Yes.
So just a thought.
I'm also getting... Yeah.
You can also... You have a bunch of abilities. You should take a look at your abilities there. Read through and what you've got, because you've got some options. Because monks are cool.
Well,
Okay, so
I'm going to roll under him and then do a flurry of blows. Could I? Tell me I can do a flurry of blows.
You can. Look at your other abilities. See what you have. Read through. Make sure, because...
I can spend a key point to make a dodge action. I can use a bonus action to make ranged attacks with I can spend a key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on my turn. And my jump distance is doubled for the turn. Do I even have a jump distance? I don't think so.
But he has caught up to you, so you could...
Could I roll under his legs and then slash him with both of my scimitars?
Yeah.
Good, because that's what I'm going to do. And then as my... You know what? How about just one scimitar and then dash away?
Okay. You're going to use... If you dash away, it's going to provoke an opportunity attack.
You know what? How about I just dash backwards as my... You know what? How about I just shoot him square in the face and then dash away in the exact opposite direction he's blocking me?
Well, regardless, the only way to get away from him and not provoke an opportunity attack is to disengage.
And how would I do that?
Well, you have an ability called Step of the Wind. Why don't you take a look at that?
Yeah, I know. I looked at it. Oh, geez. Step of the Wind. Eesh. Who cares about spending key points? I'm spending it. I don't care.
So what are you doing? I can't read that. You tell me.
Key point equal to key point equals Step of the Wind, disengage.
Okay.
Beep.
So Step of the Wind, you bonus action disengage.
Yes.
Okay.
I could also...
And you run 40 feet. You can attack and then run too if you want.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
But
so how do you want to attack? What do you want to do?
Could I shoot him while disengaging?
You can hit him and then disengage and then run.
I will try and blast his face off.
Okay. So let me just remind you of a few abilities here, because this is all kinds of new stuff for you.
Oh, I can't use my pistol.
Well, you have agile parry. So if you make an unarmed strike as part of the attack action on your turn and are holding a kensei weapon, so you're holding your scimitar.
Well, arm blade.
Your arm
but
blade scimitar.
it's still a Kensei weapon.
Yes.
So technically it would work.
So if you make an unarmed strike and you're holding your Kensei weapon, you gain +2 to your armor class until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
So your armor class would be 22.
Okay, I will try and jump up as high as I can and then try and punch him square in the face.
Okay. And then disengage, run 40 feet.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm trying to jump up at his face to punch him is to do this. X-ray vision, bzz, skull, look.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Jump up, done. Unarmed strike. Yeah, it hits.
All right.
That's all I gotta tell ya.
Okay.
And then the damage. It's a damage. What's the 8 damage.
8. Okay.
Please tell me it does what I want it to do.
As the giant stops and pauses there like this, you keep running straight into it. You jump up its leg, off its belly, and you get a punch in, just right into the face of this giant.
Do I hear any, sound of his skull, breaking or shattering?
You hear a tooth, a giant tooth go and slow-mo.
Slow-mo video.
And after you punch him, you kick your feet up onto his bottom jaw and you launch yourself forward, rolling away onto the ground, give a little tumble, and you just start running the other direction.
Yeah, although...
All right?
And then I flip down at the end of the running and then just... my arm blade into the ground.
Okay.
You shouldn't have messed with me.
Ooh. The giant's turn. He reaches down into the ground and pulls out this boulder out of the grass.
Oh,
and
geez.
Chucks it at you.
Let me see if I can... Wait. Before you roll, can I use my deflect missiles on this thing? Or does it only work with arrows or real missiles if we were in modern times, D&D? Please.
No, because this is not a...
Oh, geez. Could I use my Step of the Wind again to take the
Nope.
dodge action?
Nope.
This
boulder is coming for you.
I meant patient defense.
Not one. Launches the boulder at you.
And it goes flying.
Yep.
Far overhead.
It just... Yeah, it's... As you pause for that moment with your arm blade in the ground, this boulder comes flying over your head.
And I just watch it.
And crashes behind you, and there's the giant looks, and there's this explosion of grass and dirt from behind you as the boulder just explodes into this plume of dirt.
Whoa!
And so he's looking at you, you're like this, and behind you...
Wow, that is just super awesome. Thank God you got a nat 1, or that cool thing would not have happened.
But the giant still runs towards you and catches up to you.
This time he'll be ready if I did.
The giant is there in front of you.
This time he'll probably be ready if I did the same thing I had done earlier. But this time I'm going to do it differently.
Your turn.
I'm going to roll under his legs and then ignore how disgusting rolling under his legs would be. I'm just saying. be really disgusting.
He is surprised by you rolling under his legs, and he lets out a little.
Ew.
You see his little loincloth thing, just a little in the wind.
Yeah. Okay, I will ignore how disgusting that is, and then flip up. Okay, I will ignore how disgusting that is, and then after rolling under his legs, I will go back flip up, and then kick the back of his head. And could I make a bonus action to hit him with my arm blade?
You could do a flurry of blows.
Okay, I'll do a flurry of blows. Back flip up, kick him, and then shoulder him and the shouldering.
Okay, so and you want to use your arm blade in that attack as well.
Yes.
So your arm blade could be the main attack, and then you could do flurry of blows.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Bible. This guy's dead. Arm blade, let's go. Hell yeah!
Okay, roll your damage. Roll your damage.
Arm blade damage, gotta roll my d6, time to roll my d6 plus a 4. 6 damage.
Okay.
Flurry of blows. Yeah, I think I still. Yeah, I need to roll to hit with flurry of blows.
Yeah, so you get 2 unarmed strike attacks.
Do I just need to roll to hit once?
No, roll to hit both of them.
Roll to hit first time, and I have plus 6 to hit, so hit it.
16, okay.
Yep. Alright. And as I flip up, cutting him and then punching his face, his back of his head, I'm like, you shouldn't have messed with me, buddy boy. Sorry, that buddy boy thing just popped into my head. Alright. 5 damage on the first one. Don't fail me now. And I got a 13 total.
13 to hit?
Yes.
That will not hit.
Yeah.
So you go up with your arm blade, you pull it out, give him a little kick, and then you land on the ground. You're staring up at him. You can still move if you want to, but it will provoke an opportunity attack if you
Could I still use my step of the wind?
No. Your flurry of blows was your bonus action.
Alright. Then I guess. What? Wait a minute, let me. Would I be allowed to use patient defense?
Patient defense. What does it say?
It says I can.
No. Anything that says as a bonus action, you've already used your bonus action for your flurry of blows.
Could I do the thing I did earlier, except not including the punching and except...
All you can do at this point is move. You're 40 feet.
Could I do the same thing I did earlier, minus the arm blade slashing and trying to kick and punch him? Yuck. Get some. I hate. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll under his legs.
Okay, so you're under his leg.
Yeah. It's the same thing he did earlier.
It's his turn. He turns around, raises up his club, and takes a swing at you. Oh.
Nat 1?
Yes. And he gets one more attack with his great club.
Boom!
Are you serious? Are you serious? 2 in a row. 2 not ones in a row. How the heck is this happening? Okay.
I think it might just be the genes in you. I think that Dice might not like you.
I don't know.
I think that Dice doesn't like you.
That sucks. Okay.
Yeah,
that one's in
sucks.
Dice jail. Your turn. He takes 2. And after you roll out of the way on the one, roll out of the way on the other, you duck back under his legs. And he's like,
my turn?
At this point, he looks off in the distance and sees Galax is now on a hilltop watching as this battle is going on, and Kaparkos is next to him.
Ooh, nice. I like how they're enjoying the show.
And Galax, you can see, has his little bow ready in his hand, but he's way too far away to do an attack. But
it's my turn.
The giant looks around for you, doesn't see you, sees them, and takes off running for them.
Do I get an opportunity?
You get an opportunity attack.
Okay, as my opportunity attack, I want to uppercut this guy's back.
Okay. Go ahead and make... Are you doing it unarmed or with your scimitar?
Scimitar.
Okay.
I'm gonna uppercut this guy so hard, he's gonna go flying.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
These guys are gonna enjoy the show.
Okay. Roll your damage.
You never should have messed with me. And 6 damage.
6 damage?
You never should have messed with me.
He is looking quite well and defeated. He is still up and about. He is not in good shape, though.
Is blood is he just pouring out with this?
He's got pieces of flesh hanging off of him.
Whoa!
But he's still in the fight.
When he gets up there, I'm gonna
He runs about 20 feet away.
Okay.
And after he feels that, he kind of turns and looks and sees you. And he turns back and charges at you again.
Alright. When he comes to me, does he just tell me that he just gets to me as soon as he turns?
He's just up to you. He's standing in front of you.
Never, ever mess with me. And then I jump up and then flurry of blows his face.
Okay, so you need to make another attack roll. Are you using your scimitar for your attack action?
Now, could I do a flurry of blows?
You have to do an attack action first, and then you flurry of blows.
But I just did my attack action.
No, you did a reaction.
On blade scimitar.
Okay.
And I believe an 11 plus a 6 would hit. You're dead.
Let me see something here. I want to know. Okay.
Woo!
Hold on.
9 damage.
So you can use your agile parry. If you make an unarmed strike as part of the attack action, and you're holding a Kensai weapon, you gain +2 to your armor class. So you could do an unarmed strike, flurry of blows, and agile parry.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
So that would be 3 unarmed strikes plus a +2 bonus to your armor class.
3.
So 3 unarmed strikes.
Oh, yeah, baby. I'm gonna...
And you would have a 22 armor class until your next turn.
Would you still allow me to go with the 11 plus 6?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
Go for it. I just wanted to see how that would work.
Okay, thanks. Fine. 8 damage.
8?
For the first one.
Holy cow. Okay.
You never should have missed. I say on the first blow.
Okay.
Second blow. Still hits.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Never. 5.
Okay. And
on the last blow, should have missed with me. Hits.
okay.
Another 5 damage.
5.
Is he dead? That is why I was doing that. Is he dead?
You give that last punch,
You never should have met you.
and you see his eyes roll back, and you hit that last punch, and you grab onto him as he falls backwards, and you roll off of his body.
I'll head back over to Galax and Caparcos and ask them if they liked the show.
Quite impressive. Look, I see that you want to help us. And you are willing to stand up and fight. I would like to join you.
Yeah, but I remember the thing you said earlier about me only being able to have one of them as my sidekick.
At a time.
Yeah. Does this mean that you would take the actions for my kobold friend?
No. At the beginning of any combat, one of them will stand back. So if they're both traveling with you at the same time, for now, during the next couple, as you guys travel.
Oh, okay. Just for the next couple of levels?
Well, while you guys travel, before you get to Karamis.
Oh, so I would have to get to Karamis before you would allow me to have both of them as a sidekick?
No, both of them are your sidekick now. But
okay.
While you're traveling to Karamis, I will take over one, you will play as the other. Okay?
Okay. Let's see.
You know what? I'll let you play both.
Yay! Thanks.
While we're in this, I'll let you play both of them.
Okay.
But once we get to Karamis, only one of them will go on any adventures with you at a time. So if you...
Okay.
Whoever you decide to take with you will go with you. You can only travel with one of them at a time. For now, though, you can play as both of them.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. But
Okay.
that's the plan.
Okay.
All right?
Could I just still manage extras?
We will do that after. For now, I'll take control of him.
All right.
But he, seeing you going after and fighting off this giant,
without taking like a single point of damage,
has decided to help you out.
That is like the kind of battle I want to do in like...
At this point, he also takes out a bag, a pouch, and hands it to you. Inside, you find 20 round silver bullets for your pistol. Silvered bullets.
Silvered?
Yes.
Wait, let me check back at game rules.
They will be more useful against undead. They'll be more useful against certain types of creatures that are normally protected only to be struck by magic weapons.
Yeah, I saw something about silvered when I was looking through the player's handbook when I was doing D&D in one of the adventure guilds.
Yeah, so we will come back to silvered weapons at some other point. But he agrees to travel with you.
Alright.
So you guys now can sort of move on from here. I need you to roll a d20. Oh, did you want to search the giant camp at all? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I find anything on the giant?
No.
Other than his deadly...
Just a soiled loincloth.
Okay. Nothing other than that and his dead... and his stench of in eggs and sulfur and stuff like that.
Yes. You find 10 platinum pieces worth of gems and other unique stones.
10
platinum pieces worth. Yes.
That is worth.
But
a single piece of platinum is worth 10 GP, and 10 platinum is worth 100 GP. At least when I get back to Columbus, I can buy a horse now.
Emmy wants half.
Okay, you can have half.
Okay, so you have 5 platinum pieces. You can go ahead and add that to your character sheet.
5 PP. It's still like 50, and I already have 49 GP.
Let me check one more thing here.
5 platinum. And a single platinum is worth total currency in gold pieces. Nine. You want to see my currency in gold?
Hold on.
Right. You can see it when that second you're taking is over. I'm rich. Well, I would be richer in something else, but
I have to roll.
Imagine if I found like 50. Then imagine if I found like 100 platinum.
And you also find a potion of hill giant strength.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
So I'm gonna try and get some armor that would not mess with stealth. And could I coat it? And I will coat that armor with that potion because there's a magical item I want called the Hammer of Thunderbolts. And you would need the strength of a giant. And you would need something that gave you the strength of a giant just to wield it. Well, would you like to see my currency in GP? Look at it. Look at my currency. You must look at my currency.
Okay, hold on. I'm changing a little bit here.
I do not know where I learned to make those sounds.
Alright. Sorry, I'm using a treasure table here to determine.
Treasure table? What's that? After this, I want you to tell me what a treasure table is. Is it just a table that shows you treasures? Is that what it is?
Yep. Okay, so what was the challenge rating? Okay.
Well, if it takes you 30 minutes to figure this out, then we'd be done.
Holy cow. Okay.
What?
Sorry, a lot of rolling on this random treasure table here. I rarely use them. Okay, change that potion to a potion of frost giant strength.
How strong are frost giants? In fact, I haven't even added it yet. Because I've been waiting for you to look at my total currency in GP. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at it.
Very nice.
99 GP. I am going to have so much gold. Alright. Manage equipment. Add items. Come on, finish loading. Frost giant strength. Why would a hill giant want frost giant strength? Well, I guess potion, magical. Alright. Alright.
Okay. Anything else?
Other than trying to figure out a potion of...
Yeah, so you find a small little hoard of treasures that this giant has collected.
No, how about not magical, just potion? Really? It says...
Alright. Well, write it down in your book and we'll add it after we're done. I want to try to move on from here.
Oh, here we go. Frost giant strength. Whale potion. Aw, for only 1 hour. Would it work if I coated it on armor?
No.
Ugh.
All right. So moving on from there.
Added. I wish I could coat it on armor so that I could use the hammer of thunderbolt.
So you guys move along. You travel for the rest of the day. The hills give way to open plains, and you see what looks to be like a small village, still about, possibly about 5 miles away still.
Well, it only took me like...
But the sun is going down. It's getting dark now.
It only took me like 2 episodes to regain trust with him.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you could make it to this village in about 2 hours.
Alright. I'm gonna head over there. I'm gonna dash over there.
Oh, well, if you tried to run like that, you would end up having to take a point of exhaustion.
But it's only 1 point of exhaustion, so taking a long rest or short rest would completely delete it because I'm going to go to an inn there.
Okay. Well, the rest of your party would not be able to keep up with you.
Fine. We'll walk there.
Okay.
How long would it take?
It would take you about 2 hours. So the sun sets and nightfall comes, and the only thing to guide you to this village is the lights from the buildings within, which are few. You pass through several farm lots and things like that on your way to this small outlying village.
I just want to get to an inn there and then have a long rest with a little meal for Galax and the other guys
Okay.
that are with me.
When you arrive, you find that there is no inn, there are no shops. All it is a small little town center with one person inside of what seems to be some sort of, basically just a house, but it looks as though there's some sort of trader operation going on in the downstairs. But you see a light on upstairs, and all there is like one person living there. When you knock on the door, they answer.
Could I ask him if we could let us stay for the night?
It's a small halfling woman. I've got no places for you to sleep for the night. So we've been having trouble with the giant nearby, but
A giant? You mean a hill giant? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know, ugly, chubby, half naked all the time.
Ugh, yeah, that's the one. I know him. And I I slayed him.
What?
Yes. I slayed that giant ugly thing.
She looks over at Koparkos and Galax, and both of them are like,
Yeah.
yep.
Those two who are nodding actually watched me do it.
As you tell her this, she goes upstairs and she begins to ring a bell. You hear this loud bing, 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 bing. At the sound of this bell, several other lights from houses nearby flicker to life.
Mm-hmm.
And about 4 or 5 other families show up. So a total, probably about 15 people show up around.
Okay. Are there any?
It takes about a half hour for everybody to kind of assemble. But they come in.
Hey, we're here. Hey, I'm. Hey, I'm a hero.
You just hey, I'm a hero.
No, I just tell them that I have defeated a giant, the hill giant.
You did?
Yes, I just tell this to everybody that I defeated this giant, huge, ugly thing.
And Koparkos and Galax, yeah, he did it. He did it. And Emmy is there. Her and her friend are helping the other person up. And as you guys walk in, now that everybody's assembled, they start ushering off the Kenku to go help them. There is a small little, looks like a chapel, just a small little building where it looks like there's an altar of some sort. They take them in there. The person that escorts them there doesn't look like a healer per se, possibly more like a midwife.
Okay.
Somebody who just, has dabbled in the healing arts a bit, but doesn't know a whole lot.
Okay.
People invite you to stay in their homes to sleep for the night.
Okay, but I don't think I'll need any beds. I'll just sit down in my bedroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Galaxy.
want you to make an insight check for me.
Insight?
Yes.
Let me see my insight. Not proficient, but 10 total.
Okay. Something strikes you as odd because it was still pretty early in the night for all of these lights to be turned off, all of these fires to be doused. And once the bell sounded, all of these lights turned on.
Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Is it the thing that I've been wanting to do since I got Dungeons and Tombs?
What? No, it's not Strahd. You're not in Ravenloft.
Is there at least a vampire?
No, but it just strikes you as a bit odd.
Is it?
They're
Before I take my, which one is it? Short or long?
long. You'll take a long rest. Don't do it yet.
Before I take my long rest, could I ask some of the people about why they turn off their lights so early?
Well, The giant usually came at night. But this is usually a signal bell to tell people when the giant is coming. But when I ring it repeatedly, it's a signal that it's safe to come out. If I ring it twice, the giant is arrived. When I ring it once, it's the last ring of the bell that I will give. But when I ring it repeatedly, it means the giant has been dispatched and we are saved. That's why everyone was so glad to see you. That's why we put out our lights. We have lost several family members. And at this point, looking into her house, you see that there are 2 side rooms with beds.
And there's nobody in them.
And she's living alone. Thank you. Thank you for what you have done to save us. One of the beds you notice is smaller than the other.
A kid.
Yeah.
Okay, right now I am swearing that any giant I find will die. And also any dragon, fiend, fae, abomination, undead, any enemy.
If you would have time to stay, there is one other threat that we face here.
What is it?
We could use your help.
I just ask him what it is.
Well, the giant comes at night. But another problem faces us during the day.
I'm doing this in real life, not in the game, but
Not a dragon.
Ah!
No. During the day,
Thank you, it is not a dragon.
during the day, we have just swarms of snakes that wander into the farmlands.
Snakes?
Snakes.
Wait.
They destroy our livestock, but
snakes?
We don't think that the snakes... We think that they are serving some other purpose. We don't know what.
What size?
They always come from the east.
What size were the snakes?
They're just snakes, but they come in such large numbers. Daily. We cannot work our fields.
Okay. Good thing it is not Yuan-Ti. If you want... Do Yuan-Ti have the poisonous fangs of real snakes?
But she basically tells you that she thinks that the snakes are being summoned, and she doesn't know the source.
Somewhere in the east, eh?
So, kind of in the direction you're going. There is a small forest at the edge of this town.
Is it to the east?
Yes.
Must be a spellcaster if it conjures them. If they come in unusually, really, really unusually large numbers.
Well, I've had a suspicion for a while. When we first settled this area, there were people already here, living off the land, we had some clashes with them early on, but never did we think that they would try to prevent us from just living our lives. Nothing violent ever took place, just the occasional disagreement over rights to who can use this place. Eventually they left for the forest. We've offered them safe haven and trade,
You've
food,
offered to share.
supplies.
You've offered to share the land with them.
Yes. For a time we were getting along, but it has been about a year now that these snakes have been coming. That was around the time that my little one was taken in the night. If you would investigate what's happening in that forest, where these snakes are coming from, we would be most grateful.
I swear that the next day when it happens, I swear that the next time it happens, I will head into that forest. The moment I see it happen, I will start heading into that forest. Just wandering, just following where the snakes are coming from. I will follow where the snakes came from and go that way.
Very good. As for your friends, we expect a caravan to arrive with supplies. Should be passing through tomorrow early, about little after sunrise. If any of your companions would like to catch a ride with them. This caravan does go towards Karamis, if that is your final destination. And she looks at your metal body and sees the bracers with the symbol of Bahamut on them. And she immediately kind of gives you a knowing glance. You are from Karamis, are you not?
I tell her yes. And I tell her the story up until now.
Ah, so you tell her who you are. At that, she goes, King Destro? Really?
Well, I now tell her that I am going by the name of Destructo now.
We moved into this area not long after your battle with Tiamat. I was in the city. You saved us all. At that, she starts preparing a meal for you. Please, please. Thank you for coming.
Is my kobold friend and the other guys with me?
Yes. Emmy is just sort of wandering in. There are a few other townspeople that are also here listening to your story.
Are they just eavesdropping or are they just listening?
No, they're all like in awe. There's just like a little gathering in her living room of people listening to you tell your story.
Okay. I was just wondering.
She tells you that her name is Alira.
Okay. Wait, let me check my notebook. Checking my notebook.
I don't think you met anyone named Alira. Otherwise, I got to change her name. No, you haven't met anyone named Alira. You're thinking Ilara, which was from another campaign.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Alira.
In fact, I don't even know what or who Alara is.
All right. So she tells you her name is Alira. She prepares a meal for you and your companions, and several other villagers are all now they like come and go, and they're bringing in food, and they're like just creating this makeshift feast for all of you. And so everybody is just beginning to feel more joyful, and now that they've learned that King Destro is alive in the form of this new body. You still have your dragonborn type shaped mechanical head, so you're not like a warforged face, but you have this mechanical head that is in the shape of a dragonborn.
Yeah. So at 19th level, if there is not anything special that happens at 20th level in monks, I am going to multi-class to wizard. And I'm just going to start casting and training myself with spells here and there so that when I get up to level 6 in spellcasting, if the spell is available, I'm going to try and get the spell Hero's Feast. And I'm going to come back over to this little village and then cast that spell.
Oh, okay.
After I defeat Tiamat. I'm just going to cast that spell.
Or you could find a wizard who knows Hero's Feast.
And he could, like, either train me to cast it or just, yeah, he could either train me to cast it or give me a spell book and teach me how to do spells.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have to be a wizard. Would this mean that I'd be able to do any spell once I get to that wizard?
No. It depends on your wizard level. But we'll discuss that later.
I know, but I'm
so
just
anyway,
saying.
Alira, they prepare this feast for you. The whole town kind of comes out and it turns into this makeshift party. It goes well into the morning. And eventually everybody sort of disperses. You hear tales of people's loved ones that were lost and some of the people that tried to fight off the giant, but eventually within the last couple of months, they came up with this system of warning, and everybody would go into their homes, turn off their lights, or turn off their the little lights that they had, and shutter their windows and doors. A lot of them took to even living in little cellars and basements of their houses.
Like those little places you go to on the mainland to avoid tornadoes.
Yep.
Tornadoes
they
never
started building places like that. A lot of their livestock has been
I know
destroyed.
that, judging by the cow.
Yeah. So they are very thankful for you guys, and they allow you all to stay there. But yeah, you wake up the next day.
I'll select long rest.
Yep, because you were up so late, and while you do that, I'll just tell you, because you were up so late, you sleep in a little bit, or, sentries rest a little bit. But everybody else starts sort of shuffling out. Alira prepares a breakfast for your companions.
Right.
The caravan arrives. Emmy comes to you and says that she would like to take her and her companions back to Karamis, and they will travel with this caravan to go back. She does not think that they would be much good. But she's doing this in her little Kenku ways, just copying phrases. You get the notion from her that she doesn't think she would be helpful in battling whatever is over here in this area. But she will send word that you guys are here.
Yeah. I'll allow her to go back. But I will tell her that if she's thinking that she wouldn't be helpful, that is wrong.
Oh.
Because I will remind her that she helped me battle a dragon and live.
Oh, she seems very pleased at you complimenting her with that. Koparko suggests if there's any message you would like to send back to the city, now would be the time.
Oh, that's right. I have my sending stuff.
You find out that you're probably about 3 days away on foot to get to the city.
Only 3 days away?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll help these villagers out with their problems, and then it's away. Would you allow me to use my sending stone to give a message? Because I still have my sending stone.
Oh, you want to give her the sending stone? Because you have 2, right?
2?
You found a pair of sending stones.
No.
Oh, you have your sending stone with who's on the other end? Is it L10 more?
Yes.
L10 more.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a message that we are in a little village about 3 days away from Karamis.
You need to make sure that it's within the limits of the sending spell. So you only have certain amount of words that you can use. How many words can you use?
Let me see. I can only use 25.
Okay.
I think that.
So go ahead. You can write it down. Write down what you want to send. Make sure it's only 25 words.
No, don't worry. I think it's going to be less.
Okay. Well, why don't you just tell me and I'll count then.
Okay. No, that's not what I'm L10 more. I am at a village 3 days away from Karamis.
Oh, no ums. I
am coming back there after I help villagers.
Okay, perfect.
Exactly 25 words?
Exactly 20.
Oh, okay.
You got 5 more.
It snakes. Bye.
You don't want to tell them about the cultists? Okay, five words. You got 5 words left.
No. Keep those. Don't include what I'm saying right now.
Okay. You can also send a message with Emmy. And you can send a message tomorrow as well. I think it works once per day.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be the end of my message.
Okay.
And who can explain?
He responds.
What does he say?
Update when you can.
Okay.
Haven't heard from you. Glad you're safe.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.
Okay. So Emmy takes off. Did you want to do like a written message? Anything you wanted to send with her?
Yeah, I will tell Emmy to bring a letter to him.
Your sister too? Your sister is there in the city?
Nah, I'm gonna give her a message to bring to Altan Moore and tell him that says by the time that says if he has this letter, I should probably be on my way over there.
Okay, very good.
And that the villagers' problems should have been finished.
Did you want to update him about the cultists, what you guys left for in the first place, and the dragon?
Yeah. I'll tell him about the dragon, the cultists, the giant that I defeated in like a really cool video game style battle.
Okay.
That I really want to do in video games, but...
Cutscene to L10 Moore reading your letter. Video game?
No! Hey! I didn't put that in my letter!
Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay. And so next week we will continue with the story of this village and your defense of it. You have decided to go full Mando and help out random strangers.
Oh yeah, full Mando, baby.
Full Mando.
Go back to Mando killing a giant.
Oh, I miss
sand
Fridays
dragon.
with Mandalorian though. Oh. Anyway, guys, thank you for those that have tuned in. Be sure to check out more of what we've got coming this week. Tristan and I will sit down. We're going to do a couple of live streams throughout the week.
Hey, also when you edit, put a video of Mando blowing up the crate dragon.
Okay. But we will be back on Saturday at 9 a.m. Hawaii time, 11 o'clock Pacific time. Saturday morning Wartoons. You can check us out at beholdgamers.com. Also Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at beholdgamers. Thank you. And as we like to say,
have fun, learn lots.
Bye.
Bye. This is the end of Saturday morning Wartoons.